All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Moonju. I'm the founder and CEO of AppointmentLead.com. And today we'll be going over what is a sales funnel. I hear this all the time. People start using funnel this, funnel that, sales funnel this, and sales funnel that. And when I hear people talk, I don't really think people really know what they're talking about. So today I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration on what a sales funnel actually is. So let's right here, this is a funnel. And let's imagine this is right here, this is where this funnel starts, the green part, right? So this, as you can see, the steps get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And right here is when they become clients, right? So from green, it's, these guys are cold prospect. These guys, they'll have no idea who you are, and you're just getting to introduce them, right? And from there, you're taking them down your sales funnel. So there's a lot of sales funnels out there. You could either introduce them to a webinar, or your sales funnel could be a live in-person seminar, right? So whatever that medium might be, you're slowly taking them one step further into your sales process and eventually turning them into a client. A lot of people, when they're have a sales process, they have this expectation to turn every lead into a client, but in reality, that's not going to happen, right? So what a sales funnel does is, it takes that one person that is serious, and your goal is not to really take them to all the way here right away to the end to turn them into a client. That's not your goal. While that is your goal, that is your end goal, your goal is actually to take them from this one step. So let's say that you just got introduced to them, take it to the next step right here. Your goal is from there is to take them to the next step. And your goal after that is to take them to the next step. And the goal after that is to take them to the next step. And the goal after that is to take them to the next step. And finally, turn them into a client. So let's do an example, right? So I want to talk about a LinkedIn funnel, right? So your LinkedIn funnel, your very initial step would be to, send a connection request with the message, right? That will be the very first stage. And after they accept, then you, warm up, send them a little message about how you want to talk with them, right? And then your next step to get to them is on a phone call, asking them if they want to get on a phone call. And if they do get on a phone call, you do build rapport. And the next step will be to invite them to a strategy session, a virtual strategy session on how you can break down and describe to them on what you can do. Or this could be an in-person meeting, right? It's really up to you. And then the next step is to find out what their needs are, do a more thorough breakdown of their current situation, and then send the proposals right here. And then right here, another step would be to just do some extra follow-ups and actually get the contract signed, therefore turning into a client, right? So your goal every step of the way is to just try to get them to the next step. That is your goal. And a lot of people, they just want from a cold prospect into a client. That's not how a sales funnel works. Your sales funnel, each step of the way, you have to give them a little bit of incentive to get them to the next step. So your question is, okay, let's say that right here, you're not getting enough phone calls. Then what can you do right here on the conversation to get them to agree to a phone call? So let's say that you're not having enough conversation, you're not having enough message. Then what can you do here to send more connection requests? So you could work backwards and figuring out the problem before the funnel and then seeing what is wrong with there and how you can optimize the step before. And pretty much optimize each step to get to the next step. And then if you optimize each step, therefore your conversion will increase and you'll have more client acquisition. So that is essentially what a sales funnel is. I hope that this video was helpful. And if you want to find more training, I have another training. It's called for financial advisors. You can find it at appointmentlead.com/training. You can go on there. I have a free webinar on how to use LinkedIn to get more customers for your financial advisory practice. And this is Moonju signing out.